Come to mountain pose. Whew, and breathe. So, of course, with the moon coming to fullness, we want to make sure that we're nice and balanced, starting with the feet, grounded, all four corners of the feet. To make the feet nice and big, we lift the toes, spread them out, and bring them back down, drawing energy up through the legs, lining hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Turn the palms forward and breathe. So we're breathing into the heart space. First, working to smooth out the breath. And we're going to be working with balanced breath. So we're going to start with 4-4, move to 5-5, and 6-6. So take a nice exhale here, belly button to the spine, and inhale slowly for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now just hold at the top. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold at the bottom. We're going to do 4 again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to 5 now. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, and 5. As you exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 again. Inhale, 1. Count to yourself. Hold. Exhale, 5. Count it down. All right, now go for 6, and if that works, just go 6, 6, 6, 6. If it doesn't, go back to one of the other numbers that did work. So here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, you're moving at your pace here. And one more nice, even breath. And then allow your breath to come back to its regular pace. Start to shake things out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to keep the feet grounded but slightly wider than hip width distance apart. And let's have the toes facing forward here. Okay, so the feet are parallel, toes are facing forward. And we're going to move into our cats and cows. Elbows out, arms out, elbows bend. Inhale and round forward into cat, and your forearms head toward each other, and open into cow. So this is often referred to as the Halloween cat, right? Think about that black cat arching its back, and then open, sway back of the cow. And just keep going. So you may choose to move at a pace that's like the 4-4. You may choose to move a little more slowly. Just keep them even. And the next time you're forward in your Halloween cat with your forearms heading toward each other, press your palms together. Inhale. Lift your fingertips up toward the sky. We're going to exhale, just pressing the palms together, tilt to the left. Keep those feet grounded. Come up. Exhale, tilt to the right. Come up, tilt left. So we start out as usual, slowly and to the right. If this is bothering your shoulders, just bend your elbows. We're going to the left and to the right. And now we're going to open the arms as we go left. Open, left. Reach up with the right fingertips, bring it up, and open the arms left. Reach up with the left, now you're headed to the right with the left fingertips up. Bring the arms up, head left, right fingertips, reach up. Palms touch to the right, left fingertips reach up. Come up. One more time. To the left, right fingertips reach up. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Now turn your gaze and find your left hand. Turn your gaze back up to the right, reach up, and to the right, shoulders stacked. Reach up, find your left fingertips. Turn your gaze to the right. Gaze back up to the left, arms overhead, inhale, and let everything just melt. Whew. Just shake it out, especially those shoulders. They've been working hard. Inhale and exhale. And then just roll it up. Whew. And shake it out. Now we're going to loosen up for our twist. We will be doing twisted revolve chair. Could also be called twisted, but revolve chair. So we really want to open up those twisting muscles here. So take your feet mat width distance apart with the toes turned out and let your arms go side to side. Let your lower body join in the fun here. We're just warming things up. And then let the arms start to come a little higher. And even higher still, as high as you want to go, side to side. And start to work those arms back to shoulder height. They come lower, starting to encircle the body. Now the next time your right arm is in front and your left arm is behind, stay here. Turn your toes to the right, your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle, and fold over your right leg. Bring it up, sweep the arms around, right arms in front, left arms back, left toes forward, fold over your left leg. And come on up. Whew. And release, shake it out. All right, so we are going to be moving into our revolve chair and warrior three. So and it's going to require some balance. We're just going to play with it and we're going to combine the two eventually. So let's come to the top of the mat. And we're going to start out warrior one to warrior three. So we're at the top of the mat with the feet hip width distance apart. You can put your hands on your hips and slide your right leg way back. That right foot comes in at an angle. Left knee over the left ankle, just like we've been doing. Face your left leg. Reach long, arms by the ears. Super long spine. Feet are grounded. We lift up, not dumping into the lower back. Lift up. Now turn your back heel up, okay? And you can choose to stay here. You can choose to start coming forward. The arms stay by the ears. Here's a version of warrior three with your toes down. Then you can move to extended warrior three. Lift that back leg any amount if that feels right to you. Remember to fix your gaze. Step back, right foot down, left knee bends, arms up. You're back in warrior one. And you step forward. Did that go okay? Let's try it on the left. Top of the mat, feet hip width, step back with the left leg. Right knee bends. You're facing your right leg here. We're first extending the spine, engaging the core, lifting up, warrior one. Heel spins up. You could stay right here. Start to bring your body forward in space. The spine is still long, arms are still by the ears. Keep your toes down or start to lift your back toes for extended warrior three. Back leg down, front knee bends, back to warrior one. And and come up. So that was warrior 1 to warrior 3. Now we're going to add revolved chair to warrior 1 to warrior 3. Okay, so let's start with the feet closer than hip width distance. Okay, the legs might even touch here. That way when we go into our revolved chair, we don't have to get so far over, right? So let's start with the legs close together. And we're just going to set the hips back. We feel weight in the heels, heart stays lifted, arms come up to shoulder height, press through the feet. Strong legs bring us up. Okay, we're warming up our chair. Take it down, back to chair, arms to shoulder height, and up. Now we're going to take it to a revolved chair. So take it down, bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen through the spine and take your right elbow to the left. Now it may touch your left knee, you may be high up here. Inhale and exhale. Fix your gaze 6 inches diagonal away from your left pinky toe. Raise your right heel and step back with your right leg. Woo! Bring your right foot down at an angle, untwist, and lift into warrior 1. There it is. All right. Now we're going to take warrior 1, spin the back heel up, and take it to warrior 3. Bring it back down, warrior 1, and step forward. Okay, did that make sense? I told you we're putting these two together, right? So we're going to do that on the left, okay? We're going to have the legs close together, come into chair, bring the hands to the heart. Any twisting starts with lengthening of the spine. Lengthen the spine. We're doing left elbow to the right, yes. Now lift your left heel. Fix your gaze 6 feet diagonal away from your right pinky toe and step back with your left foot. Bring the left foot all the way down. Come center, lift warrior 1. Spin your back heel up and decide how far you're going into warrior 3. Back foot down, warrior 1, step forward. All right, so that's our basic move, right? Revolve chair, warrior 1, warrior 3. We're going to smooth that out a little bit here. Legs close, top of the mat, chair, hands to heart, long spine, right elbow to the left, right heel lifts, step back, right foot down, unwind, warrior 1, back heel lifts, warrior 3. Take it back, warrior 1, step forward. Okay, left side. So I don't know about you, but I'm having one side that's definitely trickier than the other. Be careful on both sides, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and taking it to the left. We're going chair, hands to heart, lengthen, left elbow to the right. You might be up here, your knee and elbow might connect. Left heel lifts, step back, left foot down, unwind, warrior 1, back heel lifts, take it into where you're going for warrior 3. Warrior 1, and step forward, whew, and shake it out. All right, we'll leave it there for now. Come to the top of the mat. Find mountain pose. We're going to work our way down. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. We're keeping the legs straight. We're folding over the hip creases. The spine is long. We might be head higher than heart, Head in line with heart. We might be touching the mat with our fingertips. It's your forward fold, right? All right, let's go ahead and bring the hands to the shins. Shine your heart forward, half lift. Bend the knees and hips, fingertips down, and step back to downward facing dog. All right, so let's go ahead and take this opportunity to pedal the feet. Loosen up those ankles, roll over the toes. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. All right, we're going to take the knees down, sit off to the side, and take your legs forward. We're sitting in seated mode, finding seated mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. Whew. And shake things out. All right, that was a really vigorous start to our practice, so we're going to spend a little bit of time here chilling out a bit. So let's do some circles. You can cross your legs with your right leg in front of your left. If you don't like having your legs crossed, then just do this with your legs straight. We're going to start to make circles. Long spine, folding forward. We're still folding from those hip creases with a long spine. We're not doing this, right? We're here, and we take the body right, back, left, and center. Nice circles here. And the next time you're forward, hold, and make your circles the other way, left, back, right, center, circle. And then come up to seated, change the cross of your legs here. And we're going to do the same thing, but we'll do it with the other leg in front. So long spine, forward, and we'll go left, back, right, center. If you started making your circles to the right, then just keep going. We're going to go both ways. It really doesn't matter. And the next time you're forward, just hold and go the opposite way with your circles. Really feel into these, see how things feel for you. And after the next time you're forward, hold here, sit up, and take a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale. All right, shake the legs out. And we're going to get to that core. So it's going to be a roll up, and we'll take it to a bicycle. So our first thing is going to be laying back. Okay. And cross at the ankles and rock and roll. So if you're in the chair, go ahead and have a seat and do the sun and moon, raising one knee and one arm, incorporating your core that way, because this doesn't really translate. Now rock up with your feet lifted here and take your arms forward. Okay, so this is phase one. You can always touch your toes down. Bring it down, cross your ankles the other way, rock, 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 and rock up. Good, and bring it down. We're going to add on. The other thing you can do in the chair is do the standing sun and moon balance for your core. All right, cross at the ankles. We're adding on. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up, hold, uncross your ankles, arms forward, bicycle. And bring it down. Cross other ankle on top. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up, uncross, arms forward, bicycle. Yeah, all right. Take it down, switch ankles, rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Let's see if we can reverse bicycle this time. Woo! That's a little challenge. Take it down. Cross the other ankle, rock up, and reverse bicycle. And take it down, hug in. Raise one leg if you felt this. Anybody feeling this? Okay, good. Otherwise we'd have to keep going for 10 minutes until you do. All right, so we're going to do something similar for the obliques. All right, this time keep your ankles uncrossed. Hold on to your thighs right under the knees. Rock, rock, rock. Come up. Take your knees to the right, arms to the left. Now swing around, knees left, arms right. Come center and down. Rock, rock, rock. Rock up. Knees left, arms right. Knees right, arms left. Center and down. All right. You can stay with that, or you can add a little bicycle. So here we go. It's our final thing. Rock, rock, rock. Come up, knees right, arms left. Stay here, or bicycle. Come through center. Knees left, arms right. Come center and down. Rock, rock, rock. Starting to the left this time. Knees left, arms right. Maybe add that bicycle. Come through center. Knees right, arms left. Come back to center. Bring it down. And hug it in. All right, feet down. Butterfly those knees open and closed. Inhale and exhale. All right, raise one leg if you feel like that was not enough. We better do all of those one more time. I know, you thought I was going to say something else. I saw that leg high up in the air. All right, let's take a nice long stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Draw the knees in. We're going to come to seated and do some rock the baby to open up those hips now. So take both legs long. Flex the feet. Rock the baby translates well into chair also, so you can sit down, right? All right, so we've got both legs long. We're going to bend the right knee. Bring the left hand to the right foot. Sit up nice and tall. Hold on to the right leg with the right hand. Right foot with the left hand. Torso stays forward. Leg goes side to side. We're keeping that right foot flexed. We're keeping the torso forward. We're going to stop at center here. Sit up nice and tall. And then bring the right ankle to the left thigh. So it's above the left knee. Support yourself on your hands. And draw that left foot in just till it reaches the mat. Take the legs side to side. Now let your right foot come all the way over. So you know I like to have the sit bones even here, right? Rather than this right hip hiked up. If you are nice and settled on 2 sit bones with your right foot by your left thigh, that's fine. Otherwise, move your right foot to the shin. Now you can sit up nice and tall because we're about to twist. Left hand outside of the right leg, right arm up and back. Always lengthen first. Now without tugging, we twist. Twist to the right, gaze right. And let's untwist. Okay, we're going to add one thing to this now. So take your left arm up, have your right hand by your hip, reach up with those left fingertips, twist to the right, and maybe see if that left elbow can come outside the right leg. If not, just go back to here. That's fine too. Long spine. Yep. Gaze towards your right shoulder. Good. And release. All right. I saw a lot of long spines, which is great because we never want to compromise the back to twist deeper. That just does not make any sense. All right, here we go. Legs forward, shake them out. Rocking the baby. Left leg stays straight. Left foot is flexed. Right foot, this is the other side, right? Is this the other side? No. Right leg stays straight. Okay, right leg stays straight. Left foot in the right hand. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Side to side. We'd all be walking around tilted to one side after this practice if we had stayed with the other thing. Rocking the baby, yes. Now come center. Take a nice deep inhale, draw that leg towards you, and then put the left ankle on the right thigh. The left foot is flexed. Support yourself with your hands. Bring your right foot to the mat and let your left leg go side to side. We're going to let the left foot come all the way over. Do that butt check, right? See if our sit bones are even, or if it would be better to move the left foot to the right shin instead of by the right thigh. Hold on to your left leg with your right hand, left arm up and back. Always lengthen the spine, then twist, gazing toward the left shoulder. Release, unwind. We're going to stay here. Now we're going to bring that right arm up, reach up, twist to the left. Maybe that right elbow comes outside the left knee. Maybe we're back to the other way. It doesn't matter. Get a good twist here and turn your gaze toward your left shoulder. What really matters is that the spine is long. We're not doing this. We're long. Release, unwind, 2 legs forward. Give them a crazy shake. Come to hands and knees. All right, we're doing plank chaturanga, hips toward heels. If you want to do knee down plank chaturanga, hips to heels, go ahead. If you want to do knees up, if you want to mix them up, you know this. All right, so plank, knees up or down. Chaturanga, hips toward heels. Important thing about the plank is not whether your knees are up or down, it's whether your spine is staying in integrity. So we don't lift the knees and sag the spine. We don't ever sag the spine. We keep the spine nice and long and hips toward heels, core engaged. And then after your next push-up, find your way back to a child's pose, supporting your forehead on your hands, on the mat, on fists, on a block. Just support your hands. Support your forehead. Okay, now as you float your way to your downward facing dog, notice when you're feeling balanced, when you're feeling off balance, just move through to your downward facing dog. You go off balance, bring yourself back to balance. It's an everyday function that we do, right? When you get to your down dog, think about lengthening through the spine, and then take any journey, feet to the hands. Bringing your forearms to your thighs with your knees bent, palms together at your heart. Press through the feet, lift up, inhale. Fingertips up toward the sky and exhale, legs together, find mountain pose. Good. And let's shake things out. All right, so here we go with the round the world sun salutation. Okay, we're going to be doing basically 4 chaturangas here. So remember, knees down for some of the chaturangas is great if you want to do that. We're also going to be doing 4 wide-legged forward folds. So each time we come into wide-legged forward fold, you just explore how it feels good to you, okay? All right, let's come to the top of the mat. You will wind up facing backwards, and then you'll wind up facing forwards again. Top of the mat, mountain pose. Going around the world. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bend the knees and hips, bring the fingertips down. Lunge back with the right leg. Step back here. Right knee down, low crescent lunge. Just move into a nice low crescent lunge here. Hands down, plank. Knees up or down. Remember, it's about the spine. Chaturanga, that's our first. Cobra, shine your heart forward. Downward facing dog. We're going to take the right leg up, take a big step forward with the right, and walk the hands around to the left until you're facing sideways in a wide-legged forward fold. Starting to breathe into this forward fold, move around, see what feels good to you here. Continue walking your hands around to the left until you have one hand on either side of your left foot. You're facing the back here. Inhale and exhale. Plank. Knees up or down. Chaturanga. Second cobra. Let's slide the hands down from the shoulders a few inches. Use the hands a little bit to lift a little deeper into cobra. Shine your heart forward. Release, down dog. Notice 4 nice equal points of contact here. Now take your right leg up to hip height. 3 nice equal points of contact. Spin that right leg in a circle, one direction and the other. Now pause, take a big step forward with your right foot, walk your hands around to the left and come into wide-legged forward fold here. We're facing the side and we're doing what feels good in this wide-legged forward fold. Pardon my back. Continue to walk your hands around to the left till you wind up with one hand on either side of your left foot. Engage your muscles and take one giant step forward with the right leg. Half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Find mountain pose. Everybody make it back to the top of the mat. Nobody got lost, right? Now we're going to go the other way, all right? So please pardon my back. Sometimes I try and turn around and then I get confused and then I confuse you. So I think we'll just leave it with my back to you for now. Here we go. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Find mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring the fingertips down. Lunge back left. Low crescent lunge, left knee down, arms up. Hands down, okay? Plank. Chaturanga. So we've been moving the hands down a little bit, maybe move them even a few more inches down. Shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Use the hands a bit to deepen your cobra. Release. Down dog. Left leg up. Step forward. Walk your hands around to the right. Stop in the wide-legged forward fold. Continue walking your hands around to the right here. You're facing back. Inhale and exhale. Plank. Chaturanga. Okay, this is our fourth cobra. If you have up dog in your practice, feel free to go into up dog. Otherwise, nice deep cobra here. Down dog. 4 nice even points of contact. Left leg comes up to hip height. 3 points of even contact. Spin that left leg in a circle, one direction and the other. Pause. Step forward with the left foot. Walk the hands around to the right and enjoy this final wide-legged forward fold. Final one of the sun salutation series here. Walk your hands around to the right, winding up with one hand on either side of your right foot. Giant step forward with the left leg. Half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up. Yeah, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right, let's shake things out. Find mountain pose. And breathe. Everybody made it back all right, right? We're all in one place. Let's take a few breaths here. All right, we're going to work on the inner thighs and some more with the shoulders. So take your arms out, goalpost arms here, okay? And we're going to, like we did earlier, we're going to bring the forearms toward each other and open up. Toward each other and open up. This is really preparation for eagle arms, which we'll be coming into. Now bring your hands to your hips here, and the legs are, we step to the right, extend, get that inner thigh on the left. Come center, left leg, bend the left knee, extend, and center. So now we're going to put the arms and the legs together. Goalpost arms, forearms toward each other, open the arms, open legs right. Come in, left, bring it in, to the right, bring it in, to the left, bring it in, to the right, bring it in, to the left, bring it in, last time, right, and in, and left, and in. Shake it out. Now we're going to do eagle arms, okay? So the legs are going to just be in mountain pose. Arms come out from the elbow, from the shoulders. Arms are long out from the shoulders. Cross your right elbow over your left elbow. Wrap your arms. Palms can face each other here. So everybody has their own resistance points here, okay? If you're tighter through the shoulder blades, you might just keep your forearms heading toward each other. If you have space, you might take a moment to see that your elbows come in line with your shoulders and your hands come away from your face. So just play with this. Yes, open up. Woo, shake those arms out. That was eagle arms. We're going to do it the other way. The left elbow will be underneath. Arms are out. Cross left elbow over right. Wrap. Okay. Once again, you might be doing this, right? You might be here, you might stay here. You might be here and think about making sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Your hands are away from the face. Breathe. Oh, that nice space in between the shoulder blades. Release and shake it out. Inhale and exhale. I know. So because we have the full moon and we're balancing, we're going to do warrior two and archer. So we'll be doing warrior two balance and a nice soft and smooth archer. So take your legs wide, warrior two wide, right toes to the right, left toes at an angle, hips are level, right knee bends, the feet are grounded, right knee is going directly through the right foot, shoulders over hips, arms out. We're in warrior two. We're gazing past the right fingertips and we're feeling that balance. Strong grounding from the waist down, lightness from the waist up. Now turn your gaze to your left fingertips. Follow your left hand as it slowly comes around to meet your right. Continue keeping your gaze to your left hand as it travels up your arm, across your heart, and open to the left. Follow that hand around again, same thing. To the right, drawing up through, across, and to the left. And one more time. And we wind up with our gaze to the left here. Now we're going to turn it right and just breathe into the energy of warrior two. Turn all 10 toes forward, bring your hands to your heart, and just fold over those hip creases, just fold halfway. And bring it up. If your legs are calling for a break, go ahead and shake them out. Otherwise, we're turning the left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. You do you. Feet are grounded, left knee bends, okay? If you're giving your legs a break, then come back to wide when you're ready. We've got the hips level, shoulders over hips, arms straight out from the shoulders, gaze left. Turn your gaze to your right fingertips, follow that right hand around. It meets the left. Moves up the arm, across the heart, gaze is still on the right hand, open. All right, see if you can keep that steady and slow as you move through two more times. We wind up, gazing to the right, and then turn your gaze past your left fingertips. Bring your hands to your heart, turn your toes forward, and just start to move around. Do any finishing moves that your body is asking for. Okay, if they're folded, if they're upright, if it's shaken around, whatever your body is saying, be before I go down, let me move this way. All right. And then start to make your way to the top of your mat. Look around your space, right? You may have, your space may be cooling down. You may have something you want to cover up with. You may have an eye pillow, whatever you do, have near you anything that you love and come to mountain pose at the top of your mat. Feel your energy moving through as you breathe. Feel your feet grounded. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring your fingertips down, and as usual, go through a vinyasa if you want to, or step back to down dog. So if you're in down dog, we're feeling 4 points of contact, nice and even, 2 hands, 2 feet. And we'll start to move the hips side to side. If you're going through your vinyasa, just go ahead. Come back to center. Bring your knees down. Sit off to the side and let's find seated mountain pose. Long spine. Breathing here. And we'll shake things out. Whew. All right, we've done lots of wide-legged forward folding. We've done straight-legged forward folding. So let's just softly melt, arms gently up, and just melt forward just a little bit. And roll your hands up your legs. One more time, inhale and melt. And bring it in. All right, so we did a lot of inner thigh work. Let's do some Baddha Konasana here. So cobbler's pose, right? Bring the soles of your feet together. And if your knees are way up, you want your heels far away from your pelvis. Okay, you can start to slide your heels a little closer and see how your body reacts to this. Find your Baddha Konasana, and if Baddha Konasana isn't you at all, you can take this to garland pose with the feet separated, and if that's not you at all, go one side and then the other. So here we are, your version. Okay, we're going to bring hands to the shins, long spine, fold forward from the hip creases. Keep your spine long, keep your gaze way forward here. And slowly come up. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, long spine. So if you've got one leg out, switch sides. Exhale, forward. And come on up. Put one hand under each knee, help the knees up, take the legs straight, and give them a nice little shake. We're going to roll down to the earth. Feel connected to the earth here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to move through an Apanasana series here. So let's extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale, draw just your right knee in. Hold on to the shin or the hamstring. Okay, your left leg is probably willing to stay pretty straight by now, but if it wants to, the knee wants to bend, let it. Ardha Apanasana on the right. Extend the right leg, arms overhead. Just the left knee in. Again, communicating with the right leg. Whether it is willing to stay straight or it wants to bend. Extend both arms and both legs and bring both knees in. Put your hands under your knees so they're on the backs of your legs here, right under the knees. Let your knees come away from your body and massage your spine. Extend everything, arms and legs. Inhale, exhale, both knees in. Find happy baby. And massage your spine. So sometimes in happy baby, you're holding the feet. Sometimes the feet might be a little far away and you want to hold your thighs. That works too. Release, extend, and then just bring your feet to the mat and your arms down by your side here. Left foot stays down, right leg comes up, point and flex. Circle that ankle one direction and the other. Switch sides, left leg up, point and flex. Circle and circle. And release. Take your legs to touch, arms out from the shoulders. Gentle windshield wipers, knees right, gaze left. Knees left, gaze right. Super gentle here, just thinking more about massaging the spine than twisting, right? And the head goes side to side. Coming back to center, take your feet hip width distance apart, arms by your side, and extend and bend, wiggle those fingers. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Bring your hands down, scan your body. Take any final movements, do any final realignments, setting up for your final relaxation for this practice. Take your time, exploring head to toe. Finding your way to a place where you can be for final relaxation. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, release your body onto the earth for final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, extend arms and legs long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.